something different than fishing with MoDog. So here's what we got. This little car. The kids love this thing. And my helper. I got my helper out here today. But this little car is one of those Volkswagen power wheel things, and it was super slow. So we added a new motor. There's a new motor right here. So they're 6 volt. We added another 6 volt motor on the other side and made it a 12 volt system. So now it's 12 volts. But the problem is it's really old. This is from when she was like 2 and she's 9. So it's 8 years old. Do that math. Anyway, so we have a problem with both wheels, and they keep breaking this little strip, and I looked them up and we couldn't find any. We didn't know where to find them, but I wanted something better than this, because if you ever have this problem, have a power wheel, and you have this problem, these crack real easy. If you can see that, super duper easy. And well, they break like that. So I thought, man, how can I fix that? I screwed it to it and it didn't work. It just broke off because, well, it's too powerful. So here's what we did. We went and bought an inner tube, or not an inner tube, but a bike tire, 24-inch bike tire, and we're gonna cut it. So we cut it up and we're gonna put it on here like this, and we're gonna make it have some tread. Now you want to cut it a little short too, so that when you go and you stretch it, it'll stretch itself and make itself reach the other. Well, you can't do it right now until you get it cut, but because there's a piece of wire in there and it won't let it do it. But that's the one that we're gonna do. We already cut one, and I will show you that one when we're done, but I'm gonna go ahead and videotape cutting, not that one because I didn't need to, but we're gonna go ahead and put this one on, and I'll show you exactly how that works out. I probably won't talk much through it because it's going to be a fly through kind of thing. But yeah, so if you ever have this problem, watch this video because it's going to be pretty cool. And we're going to make a tire. It's going to look just like a tire, and it's going to be rubber. So just keep watching.
Right.
So what you need for this is some cutting 10 snips. That's what these are, 10 scissor snip thingies. And you need some dikes because the edge of this has a little piece of metal that runs around that side right there. It's right there, you can barely see it, but it's really tough to get through with those scissors, so you need these dikes to get that. And then we have all these little tiny screws. They're 1-inch regular self-seating screw, and we're going to use those. You can use any type of screws that you want to. We just have these in a bucket. There's some aluminum, some metal, doesn't matter. We're just going to put them on the edge of it and see what happens. So that's all you need. And an impact, or a drill. You need a drill because you can't do this by hand. It would probably hurt your wrist after a while, but you know, I got my helper here, and if I get tired of using that drill right there, my hand gets tired, I'm going to let her use a screwdriver and put them in there, right?
Yes.
Yes, with a smile, she says. So just keep watching. This is going to be one of those speed through things. While I'm cutting it, it's just going to go fast. So, and then we'll show you the tire when we're done.
The fancy tutorial.
Oh, I forgot to mention, cutting this is going to hurt your hands, your fingers. It will give you blisters if you're not used to using these metal cutting scissors. But we're cutting rubber with them, and it's like, you know, it's not too easy to cut, so it does hurt your hand after a while. So now that you got it cut to size, it'll stretch out a whole lot easier around that wheel like this here. And now it'll stretch all the way up there where I want it to, because that metal piece isn't in there anymore. So it'll just, I say easy, but I don't have the other side screwed down. So see, there's your gap. And then you just close your gap off with your screws. It usually works a little bit easier when you're screwed together. So we're gonna put 7 holes on each side. Seven on each side. Then you take your tire or your wheel for the Volkswagen power wheels that comes with this little strippy stuff that just breaks off there after a while. You stick it on there like that. You take your screws. You get it lined up. It should fit right across the top of that, just perfect. Should fit right across there. So you take your little screws that we have here, stick it in that little hole that you drilled, get it set perfect, and just drill it into the plastic. I'm pretty sure you could probably just buy wheels and tires that are rubber already, but what's the fun in that when you can do it yourself? You can make things. DIY, she said.
Do it yourself.
Yep, DIY. Once you have that side on there, take the rest of it and you just pull it around. You'll have to stretch her a little, but it goes all the way up, just like that. What?
Screws, yeah. These screws just do not want to listen to you. They keep throwing it on the ground.
Ah, there we go. So I couldn't stretch it far enough because I had cut it a little too short, but I finally got her on there. Just did it a different way. But there it is. There is a wheel with new tire tread on it. And both of them are done. So here's the other one. Side by side. And all that it was a bike tire. All right, so now we're gonna screw this down. And there you go. 2 tires. And you can see that the tread is taller than the screws, so you don't have a problem with the tread being heard, or the screws being heard while you're driving it. Hopefully. Not saying that's not going to happen. I'm just saying that I don't think so. But let's get her and put on the car. All right, get in it.
Okay.
Let's see. You and your long old legs in this thing. Let's see it go.
Goodness.
Turn it on.
Oh, okay, where's the on button? Wait. There, it's on?
Yep.
Okay. Ready to go now?
Yep. There it goes. And it worked. You don't even hear it. And you can't turn. And this will work for all sizes of these Power Wheel cars. So say you got a Jeep like that one right there and the tire tread goes bad and you don't want to spend $40 for a tire. You can go out and you can get some of these. Stick them on there. Screw them down on those. Recap your tires. Go through the yard. Look at it. It don't even stop it. It's just amazing. Go that way. You don't even hear them. So there you go. Do-it-yourself Power Wheel tires made out of a bike inner tube. Not an inner tube, a regular tire, bike tire. Yeah. You can go and buy them. It's 20 bucks for a tire and it does 2 wheels. Or you can just go down the road, and most people are giving away bikes and stuff like that because, you know, the tire treads on them are bad. But you don't have to have super good tread, just as long as there's rubber on that back tire. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. We like likes. Yeah. Comment. If you didn't like it, leave a like.
Yeah. And subscribe.
Oh, and subscribe to the channel, because you never know what you're going to get from Mo-Dog. Yeah. You could get fishing. You could get kids. You could get dogs. Or you could get do-it-yourself stuff like this right here.
Do-it-yourself stuff like right here. Hooray.
My own Vanna White. Hooray. All right. Thanks for watching.